What is up, everyone? Shocari here, and I am here today with a brand new series, Master Quest, where I climb the online VGC 2020 ladder and attempt to reach that coveted Master Ball tier and as high as a position as I can reach. Thankfully, I'm already in Master Ball, but let's just see how high I can go. Today, I am going to be showcasing a team I made specifically for Series 6. I like to think of it as anti-meta, but it probably is not actually. But the whole point of this team is to attempt to deal with as much of the massive Series 6 threats as humanly possible. And the way we mostly deal with that is through Barraskewda and Duraludon, whose abilities allow them to bypass redirection, like Follow Me and Rage Powder. Sableye and Hitmontop both have Fake Out. This is very helpful in stopping things like Talonflame, in stopping just a lot of things in general, because Fake Out's a very useful skill, but they also have Helping Hand, which helps secure a lot of very key KOs on opposing Pokemon. An example is Helping Hand Close Combat from Barraskewda actually one-shots non-defensive Dynamax Porygon Z, and can do so before the Porygon Z has a chance to attack, and ignoring the redirection from the Clefairy or Amoonguss it's commonly paired with. Duraludon's Choice Scarf allows it to outspeed Dracovish and Dracozolt specifically, and KOing them in return through like a Helping Hand Dragon Pulse. Max Wormwind, maybe if we are positive that they are not scarfed themselves, because Dynamaxing does remove our Choice Scarf's speed boost. Sarina's ability prevents us from getting hit by Fake Out, as well as getting hit by other priority moves, which is very helpful. And then Urshifu is just an all-around extremely solid Pokemon. Wicked Blow should actually just completely one-shot Dusclops as well, without the need for Helping Hand, which is insane against Trick Room teams. And that's pretty much the entire gist of the team. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's not anything complicated, no real combos you have to really focus on, and literally any of our offensive Pokemon can Dynamax freely, it doesn't matter which one, and we're not too picky on it. So yeah, that's about it. Let's just get right into the middle of things. I will just say I have been having trouble connecting with people. So if you see any weird cuts, it's because I'm just cutting out the waiting time between us and our next challenger. Okay, so we're at rank 6,617 in Master Ball tier. And I'm going to do 3 battles here this episode, and let's just see how high we can go. And let's also see... Oh, wow, just immediately. Okay. That's nice. Rank 8,192. Okay, so they have Sylveon, Urshifu, not sure which one, Runerigus, Charizard, Lapras, Alchemy. That's probably not a weakness policy, Lapras. The Runerigus has Trick Room, but I'm assuming it's to reverse Trick Room, and not necessarily to set it up for its team itself, although it very well could. Probably has Ally Switch. They don't have a way of setting up Sun for the Charizard directly. So... Huh. Well, that means we can probably just lead Hitmontop and Barraskewda, and I feel pretty safe with that. That should work into anything not named Lapras. We can bring Duraludon for Sylveon and Alchemy, although that's probably not the strongest choice. I don't want to bring Urshifu, simply because there are, like, literally half his team says no to it. So I'm thinking Sarina, but that's probably also not the best choice. Actually, you know what? Iron Head from Urshifu is probably okay into a lot of these things, so we can probably just take that. I'm assuming him to lead either Lapras or Charizard, but definitely not both. But we'll just see. Probably Alchemy Lapras. That would make a lot of sense, right? Runerigus Lapras. Now, do we assume he's trying to Trick Room, or do we assume he's trying to Ally Switch? If we had the Urshifu, we could just one-shot the Lapras with Helping Hand Close Combat. We don't have that luxury right now. I can't fake out the Runerigus. I probably shouldn't fake out the Lapras. But I'm fine dealing with the Aurora Veil. So we'll just attack the Runerigus. I assume he actually ally switches. Now that I think about it. Oh, he's withdrawing the Lapras. That's interesting. Well, then this Runerigus is definitely dying. Because I doubt it would even survive just a Max Geyser, but with Helping Hand Max Geyser, it's going down. Unless he ally switches, in which case Sylveon dies, and you did that for nothing? I don't know. Interesting team. Dynamax the Runerigus. So is he going for Max Guard then? Because that would make a lot of sense as well. Well, I really don't fear a Dynamax Runerigus at this point. It's honestly a lot scarier when it has access to supportive moves. Like, why on earth would you max the Runerigus and not Lapras or Charizard? Like, those are definitely the much more viable targets. That actually doesn't even kill it with the Helping Hand, but it is now super low. And it's the Sylveon here that kind of makes me wish I'm running Wide Guard. Ah, it's Weakness Policy. Okay, so you one-shot our Barraskewda, but like... Actually, you're only at +1 because of the Intimidate. Now the question is, do you Max Guard here? I'm actually fine with just attacking into the Sylveon. And leaving the Runerigus for something else because it's so slow. Yeah. So, yeah, Max Guard made a lot of sense there. So, honestly, just attacking the Sylveon is fine. So that was a good read on our part. Now, the question is, do you send out Lapras? Urshifu. I'm fine with Bullet Punch to break a Focus Sash. Oh, it's Water Urshifu. Yeah, break the Focus Sash, and then just max Mindstorm it. Because Urshifu are Focus Sashed more often than not. Because again, like, that Runerigus is not scary in the slightest. Dynamaxed. And you attack into the Hitmontop. That's actually like the worst thing you could have done. Now, here's the real question. Does it have Ally Switch? Because I'm thinking we just Liquidation the Runerigus. Actually, no, I'm going to go for the even funnier play. We're going to Helping Hand Close Combat the Lapras. So if he does have Ally Switch, this will be really funny. Yeah, he does have it. That's actually pretty funny. Because we did that. That's why it's funny. Yeah, Propeller Tail is such an amazing ability. And we actually have 2 HP left. Wow. Okay. So, we'll just Helping Hand, because there's nothing else we can really do, and just Liquidation. My opponent's gotta be feeling, yeah, pretty terrible. Like, when you go through all that trouble, and I'm at the position where I have knocked out all of your Pokemon, and you didn't even get one of mine. I mean, he would have gotten the Barraskewda because of the Life Orb recoil, but that's actually pretty funny. Okay, yeah, let's go on to our next battle. Not a massive jump there in standing, but that's okay. Yeah, I think the problem with, yeah, they definitely should not have Dynamaxed Runerigus. They should have Dynamaxed Lapras, and that would have given us a much harder battle. So they misplayed massively. Like there's no good reason to Dynamax the Runerigus there, like. But oh well. Rank 7,693. Alchemy, Volcarona, Palisand, Azumarill, Lapras, Grimmsnarl. Lots of supportive Pokemon, lots of defensive Pokemon. The Palisand is interesting, but he doesn't have like a good way of actually proccing a weakness policy on it without like doing a lot of damage is the thing. Rage Powder on Volcarona is annoying, but not something we can't deal with. I actually want the Sableye here, just because of the Grimmsnarl. And then actually no, not even Sableye. I think I want Serena here. Serena, Barraskewda, and then we'll take Duraludon on Urshifu. I'm not sure what he's leading here, but this should actually cover all of our bases. Because if he leads Lapras, we just double up into the Lapras. Potentially Dynamax the Sarina. Volcarona Grimmsnarl, that's fine. So we just actually take care of the Volcarona immediately, because who cares about the Grimmsnarl? It actually makes me wish I was still running Play Rough on my Sarina, so we could just easily handle the Grimmsnarl. But ooh, actually, do we want to max Airstream? No, his team's pretty slow. Does he switch the Volcarona into the Lapras? Because that would make a lot of sense. Focus Sash. Okay. So you get rid of our Sarina pretty easily. So actually wow, it actually didn't even kill the Sarina. Oh, but it burns the Barraskewda. That hurts a lot. Well, thank you for getting rid of my Barraskewda, though. Does a Max Knuckle actually one-shot the Grimmsnarl? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go with Close Combat. Okay, like Queenly Majesty, bro. Right. Wait. So Scarf Volcarona? It's gotta be Scarf Volcarona. Because this is max speed Urshifu. So meet Scarf Duraludon. Now who I Dynamax depends on who he brings out. Ooh, frame rate drop. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Volcarona, because he has a lot of water types. And then close combat the Lapras. I don't think I one-shot the Lapras, unfortunately. Okay, that Volcarona gave us actually a lot of trouble. Surprisingly. Like, I'm honestly shocked. Scarf Volcarona. Okay. That's a new one. I could not begin to tell you the last time I saw a Scarf Volcarona. That's interesting. How much damage do we do to the Lapras, though? Having just a lot of frame rate issues here. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, and it's weakness policy. Okay. So even if I had Dynamax someone there, I doubt it would have meant anything. So this is a lost battle. Unless I can just one-shot the Lapras here, which I doubt, but maybe the Palossand doesn't have enough damage to kill me. And then maybe I can get lucky, survive, and then G-Max one blow the Palossand. But I doubt I'll get so lucky. Because I've had too many defense drops. Yeah, the Palossand just takes me out. Yeah, good game for my opponent. I definitely did not prepare for the Volcarona. That's probably where Hitmontop or Sableye would have been better with Fake Out the Volcarona and just attack into it and get rid of it immediately. So Sableye actually probably was the better pick there. For sure. But that's okay. We'll know for next time. Although I don't know when the next time is I'm going to see a Scarf Volcarona, so... okay, so we're 1-1 so far. That's not terrible. That's pretty average and probably to be expected. Because, like, it's really hard to prepare for teams that you had no way to envision, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I wasn't envisioning, you know, Scarf Volcarona when I made this team. I was envisioning, like, lots of, like, Redirection Porygon Z, or, like, Beat Up Terrakion, or, you know, Weakness Policy Colossal, Weakness Policy Lapras, stuff like that. Which, they did have Weakness Policy Lapras, but they did not lead with it. Okay, Rotom Fan, Cobalion, Dracovish, Alolan Persian, Arcanine, Weezing. I don't think they start Persian Cobalion. But then again, they might. So I'm fine leading Sarina Urshifu again, just because... Can't Fake Out me? I definitely want the Duraludon for the Dracovish. And maybe Sableye. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I don't want to lead the Sableye here because I don't think it needs to be led, but I am pretty sure, like, it's a little hard to put into words. I'm not sure what to say. Let's just see how it goes. Persian Rotom. Now, the question is, do you attack the Urshifu or do you attack the Sarina? I'm fine with protecting Sarina and switching into Sableye. Just to find out. Because Persian can't fake out because of Queenly Majesty. Withdrew the Persian. Okay. And you were attacking the Urshifu. So let's actually switch out into Duraludon. And we will fake out the Rotom. Because I don't think Rotom has anything that really scares Duraludon. Although I'm assuming Rotom is attacking, will be attacking the Sarina slot, and Weezing will be attacking the Sableye slot. Well, now we break your Focus Sash. This is an interesting game. Good way to end this. I am fine just doing max Steel Spike. Well, no, he's gonna switch the Weezing out. We'll attack into the Persian. And we can just Will-O-Wisp the Weezing slot. Oh, that actually works out perfectly. If we get the Will-O-Wisp off. If not, we still have a turn. We still can try next turn. But that works out really well. He is going to get the beat up boost, but we do have Quash. We just don't have a good way of dealing with... We don't have good damage into the Chameleon from the Duraludon. So it was probably a waste to max here. But he is burned now. We're actually faster than the Persian. Interesting. And the Persian lives. Interesting. Well, getting our defense boost is not going to hurt. Interesting. Well, between burn and defense boost, we can see how this goes. We'll just Steel Spike the Persian again, and Quash the Chameleon. Rotom. Weezing. Ah, so we can't Quash you. Interesting. Okay, well how much does a +4 Cobalion do against a burn and +1 defense? That's the real question. Because Urshifu definitely handles you. And we're still faster. Okay, make that a +2. And a burn. Because if the answer is not a lot of damage, then we are in for a good spot. It's probably going to use a max knuckle. Oh. It moves after? What? Max airstream? Ah, it must be invested fully into like HP and attack. And they just quit because his damage is terrible. Okay, well I think that's good enough for today. I think we've had a decent showing with the team so far. Like, yeah, it's 3-0, but I really just want to showcase this against like one of those like really like, you know, like Series 6 kind of teams. Like, let's just see where we are, like what our rank is after that. So we are 3-0 with this team currently. We're gonna do 7 more battles with it over the course of the next 2 days. 61-38, so that's a move up. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, so I really hope you guys have been enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. That really helps the channel a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.